that most of us haven't seen since we were about 5 years old. As most of you probably don't know, my name is Daphne Gomez, your senior class treasurer, and I'm honored to be closing off our first ever senior class graduation of Hillcrest High School. I would like to start off by thanking faculty and administration for giving me this wonderful opportunity of speaking in front of our senior class and beyond. These past 4 years have been quite the journey for us all. I can't speak for everyone else, but I know that personally, high school has been a roller coaster of ups and downs. With transitioning from junior high to high school, not being sure of what rumors would be real or fake, only to find out that most Hollywood movies were indeed lies. There was no High School Musical countdown on the last day of school. No boy standing outside my window blasting romantic music on boombox. Not even a Project X party that I can tell my grandkids about. All these false ideas of what high school was supposed to be like, and yet those were the ones I was looking forward to the most in the beginning. It's funny how important they really seemed. For the first year or two, I remember all I wanted was to fit in and be invited to all the popular events. But the beautiful thing about high school and life is that as time goes on, you discover more about yourself and what's really important to you. And through these 4 years, I found that it doesn't matter how large a group of friends you have, as long as you have those few that will accept you and be there for you always. It's common for plenty of mistakes to be made and lessons learned, memories created throughout life, but I believe especially throughout high school. For example, getting your heart broken and then intentionally breaking someone else's in return. Learning that it's better to stick to one thing and perfecting it rather than trying everything else. Procrastinating till the last moment against the fin and then realizing I can't go anywhere in life if I don't graduate high school. Being so thankful for that one teacher who made school worth going to. Realizing when it seemed almost too late that those people you were so scared to interact with throughout your 4 years were actually the kindest people around. Finding out maybe your parents were right, maybe you should have stuck to regular classes and passed with all A's instead of trying to be a high achiever and failing miserably at it. And no matter what wrongs may have occurred for you during your 4 years on this lovely campus, it's alright because this is only the beginning. And yes, indeed, this is a magical, marvelous moment. But with that said, just because we're graduating does not mean we have made it. As of right now, we're just like the other million past and present graduating classes. Sure, your parents may be excited and everyone else will be congratulating you, saying how fast you've grown for the next several months, but then it'll all stop. Because the truth of it is, we are not special. We aren't born special. Just because we're accomplishing something that's expected of us doesn't really mean anything. However, what does is what we do from this point on. Whether we choose to go out to college or not, what will define us is how badly we really want to succeed and how much we're willing to sacrifice in order to one day be able to sit back and be pleased with the outcome of our work, even if for a moment. So when it comes down to it all, whatever happened in high school does not define you. Now, I can't really say whether we will all succeed or not, because no one knows what will happen to us once we leave this field today. But the few words of advice that I do have tonight are to do what makes you happy and what you believe in. Listen to what people have to say when they try to tell you you're worth nothing, not smart enough, not talented enough, will not succeed, and then prove them wrong. And remember, it's never too late to change your life and make it the way you want it. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2016.